Hey, so I want to challenge you to do something that you've always said you wanted to do by the end of this year. So at the end of 2014, whatever you've always been telling yourself that, oh, I'm going to do this one day, do it before the end of this year. That's my challenge to you. So I was talking to a friend the other day, and I really agreed with what he said. He was saying how people think life is a lot longer than it really is. And I really believe that. You never know when your life is going to end. Like, you might have a certain number of years, you might live to your 100, you might live to your 50, or it really depends, right? So why are we always waiting for the perfect time to do the things that we want to do? So that's why I want to challenge you guys to do that thing. Like, I believe everyone has that thing that we're all waiting to do. We're like, oh, it's not a good time, I'm busy. So ever since December 6, 2013, which is last year, almost a year ago now, I was hit by a car while walking. I was walking across the street with my friend in Newfoundland, and the car didn't see us and turned and hit us. Not to get into the whole thing, but the thing is, I couldn't walk for 2 weeks, and it's been a ongoing healing process. Since I'm doing a lot better, but I still, right now, today, I still have my left foot injury, which prevents me from running, and running has been a really huge passion of mine. But I can't do it still right now, but that's okay. For months I was like depressed and sad, and I kept trying really hard not to feel that way or feel inadequate and that I can't do things. So I wrote a script for the first time at it was about 10 to 15 minutes, and myself and my friend tried to finish it, but unfortunately in August we had to cancel the production because it just wasn't working out. We lost half our crew, we lost our main lead, and it was just, yeah, a lot of things going on. But I'm really glad I wrote the script, and maybe one day I'll get to film it. So back to that kind of thing. Even though I had increased anxiety due to the car accident and my injuries, I couldn't do things, and I was sad a lot, but I would keep trying my best to be positive and to do things that made me happy. Since the day I got hit by the car, I realized that life is a lot shorter than you might think, or life is a gift, and I want to make sure that I'm living it to what I want to be, and to pursue my dreams and to pursue my goals, and just, I don't want to ever have said that I regret not doing something. So that's just kind of me. So in a way, the car accident has really kind of changed the way I think about life, because I don't want to not do something because I'm busy or whatever, you know? So now I just kind of, leap into things and make sure that this is something that I want to do, which is why I moved here to Windsor, Ontario, because I've always wanted to study film and theatre. It's a huge passion of mine, and I want to continue writing my own scripts and to learn how to make my own films. So, yeah. There was one time a couple months ago when I was in Newfoundland, I met this older gentleman, well, this older man, and his adventures and stories and everything sounded really cool and fun, and I've always been like that. I always got a high from doing new and exciting things, or what I deem as crazy things. Like, one year I did the Tele 10. I ran a 10K, well, actually no, it's a 10-mile race, so it was a 16K race. I ran that 2 years, and I felt really proud of myself. That was really cool, and I just got highs from doing all these types of goals and achievements kind of thing. Like, my friend and I, over a year ago, we did the Glory Dash, which is a mud run, and we did that couple months before we got hit by the car, actually, and we were kind of sad that we couldn't do it the following year because we were still getting better from our injuries, which was this past summer. Anyway, so I met this older man, and actually I met him at a bus stop in St. John's when I was waiting from my work term, and he had, like I said, a lot of adventures and the kind of thing that I saw myself as, like, I this is gonna sound really funny, but I really related to him because I was like, I'm like that. I love having adventures and traveling and going to new places and telling stories, and I love telling stories to people about like these crazy and exciting adventures I've had. And when I met him, I realized as a 25-year-old young woman, I'm this old man. As funny as that sounds, because we both get the same high and we love adventures kind of type of personality, you know? But what made me really sad was, even though he like went to Greece and he was like in jail because he wasn't supposed to be in Greece or something, I don't know. Anyway, he had such crazy stories. He was married before, whatever, and then the girl left him, and then a month later he was like, oh, he fell in love again. And he just seemed very wishy-washy or very flighty, that's what I mean. And I know that I've been a flighty person before too, and that's something I don't want to be. I want to settle down and pursue my dreams and my goals without feeling, I guess, feeling like I'm an important person because I've traveled and I've experienced life and all that. Like, it made me really sad. The thing that made me sad about him was that even though he had all these adventures and stuff, he was alone and still traveling, and I don't know how old he was. Like, he looked like he was 60 or 70, like he had white hair, and he like came to Newfoundland and was still traveling again in his life. And I don't know, like, I felt kind of sad for that because I want to be close with my friends and my family, and I want them to be in my life. I don't want to be this person that travels all around for like their entire life. I want to make an impact on the people that I know now. Even though he had all these adventures, he didn't seem really that happy, I suppose, I guess is what I'm saying. Don't want to be that flighty person anymore that just wants to get up and go and continue traveling but not really settling or staying in one place for so long. Now, I'm not saying that traveling and having fun adventures is a bad thing. I think it's great, and I think you can still do it with the people that you love and that you care about, with your friends and your family and that kind of thing. So my challenge to you is to do that one thing that you've been saying for years and years that you'll do, and just do it before the end of this year. And I want to let you know my thing that I'm going to do. Actually, technically I already did it. A couple weeks ago I did a comedy show, although I spoke way too fast and I did it in 2 minutes instead of 5, so I need to make sure I slow it down. I got really nervous. But doing a comedy act, that was the thing I wanted to do before I die, and I'm really glad that I did it because that's something that has always been on my mind. Especially for the past year, I've just been really wanting to do a comedy act, and I'm really proud of myself for doing it, even if it might not have been that great or anything. Like, I got a couple of laughs, so I was pretty proud of myself. But I was really happy that I finally decided to do it, and yeah, I'm just really happy that I did. And I want to continue doing things that I was scared to do before, or, you know, or not having enough time for it. That's just really what I'm getting at, is just have time for the things that you want to do, because life isn't as long as you think it is. So you need to do what you want to do now. Alright, anyway, that's my advice for you guys today, and sorry if I keep like looking away because I'm kind of gathering my thoughts, and as you guys know, I'm still learning to film myself. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, so love me or hate me, I'll see you next— I just like went bug-eyed just then. Okay, love me or hate me, I'll see you next time in La La Land. Videotaping yourself is really, really hard. I keep trying to do different angles and stuff like that right now, and it's just not working out for me, or trying to think of what I'm going who say and that it makes sense, because I'm just kind of the bloop 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 and just spill a bunch of words out. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna try this again.